The president of Mexico tweeted this. We have translated it into English. At the beginning of the conversation with Donald Trump, I made clear that Mexico will not pay for the wall. RNC Director of Hispanic Communications, Helen Aguirre Ferre, goes on the record. Helen, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, Greta.
Big speech tonight, and for Donald Trump in Arizona, as Director of Hispanic Communications, I mean, what is it that he's got to do to get the Hispanic vote? Because he has trouble, with, according to the polls, with that vote.
Well, there's no question that there's work that's cut out, but I thought today was a really good day. You saw Donald Trump today on the world stage as a leader, an international leader, and a leader for our country, talking about issues that are important to all, not just to Hispanics. It has to do with illegal immigration, but it also has to do with negotiating better trade deals. It has to do with dealing with the issue of drug cartels. And these were the type of topics and things, jobs, someone who really represents the American worker. Hispanics care about issues other than immigration. And when we've had meetings with Mr. Trump, we've expressed that, and we've talked about jobs and economy, religious liberty, school choice. These are issues that are also of concern.
Well, he's been talking about those, but he's also said some things that are rather, that he's been critical of a federal judge who incidentally was American, but he's made a crack about him. He's made cracks about Mexicans and rape and things like that. I mean, so he has offended a lot of Hispanics who have come from Mexico and others as well who don't like that. How does he reach those? Because, I mean, the polls don't show he's reaching Hispanics.
Well, I think he started this conversation a few weeks ago, and we heard him say that he really regrets making statements that were hurtful, and he acknowledges that. But you also heard him speak today about the importance of the Mexican-American worker and family, and he talked so much about, and he's expressed to us as well, how he admires the work ethic, how he admires faith, family, and community, which is so important to Hispanics. And I think as he goes out and continues to reach out to Hispanic leaders and leaders from all groups, it's going to make that difference.
I thought that what was effective is he went right into the fire, that he didn't back off, that he got the invitation from something they would think would be, a not a particularly hospitable meeting, and he jumped right in. And
well, that's the type of person that he is. He's not politically correct. He's not going to follow, the traditional path of how to do an election. Hillary Clinton's probably still talking to her advisors as to whether to accept the invitation from President Peña Nieto or not. And Donald Trump does what he does well, which is move with instinct. He works with intellect, and he saw an opportunity and he took it.
All right, we're going to hear about 11,000 people or 11 million people being deported tonight, or what? What is he going to say about that? That's another hot issue. Tonight
we're going to hear about deterrence of illegal immigration, and that's absolutely important. And before you can do anything else, you're going to have to work with deterring illegal immigration.
Deportation?
Deportation for those who are violent criminals, absolutely.
And those who are not, who are here raising families, but for the fact that they're here illegally, that they're not violating any of the laws, what about those?
We'll find out in a couple of hours.
All right, I guess we will. Indeed we will. Helen, thank you very much.
Thank you.